Hey y'all, welcome on into a very special edition of the Score Computer. I'm your host, the Smash, Justin Simmons. Now we're partnering with LoneStarGridiron.com to bring you five hand-picked select games from across the state of Texas. We ran the submissions earlier this week, and now I have the final tally for you. Now, just in case you're wondering, yes, the Score Computer was 21-4 last week out of the 25 games I ran, and it's been over 80% accurate this entire season. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 5 games that we picked, and let's see what the computer thought about them. Alright folks, before we get started, we use the Lone Star Gridiron rankings. They've been more accurate than the AP rankings, and you'll see that to the left of the team name. Also, I want you to take notice that the away team is listed on top, the home team will be on the bottom in the box score. So let's start off with a rivalry that has been going on since 1909 out in East Texas. Longview will be traveling to take on Marshall. And Longview really has had the advantage. They have won 14 in a row and they lead the all-time series, and the computer thinks that it can make it 15, with Longview favored to win this game 42-25. We move on to the biggest battle in 15-6A out of Houston, where Klein will be on the road to take on Spring Westfield. Now, Klein is picked to win this game, even though they're the lower ranked team, 34-32. And that's because the computer hasn't taken into account the fact that many of the Spring Westfield players are suspended because of that brawl that they had with their rival in Spring. Well, the rivalries just keep on piling up this week as we move down south for the Battle of DeWitt County, as Yoakum will travel to take on the Cuero Gobblers. The Gobblers are actually favored even though they're the lesser ranked team according to LoneStarGridiron.com. 31-28, the computer has Cuero at home favored in this one. Well, if you're looking to see some big time high school football, look no further than the DFW area, where Aledo will be traveling to take on Everman in this big clash in the Dallas Metroplex. The Tigers, though, favored to win this one 35-7, and that's because both of these teams are ranked in the Lone Star Gridiron top 20. It should be a good battle, but the computer really thinking that Aledo is going to come away with this one. And we end our little trip in the Big West with this showdown between San Angelo Central and Abiline. San Angelo Central playing some really good football as of late, but Abiline, one of those long-time powerhouses. In fact, Abiline leads this series by one game, 43-42-5 overall. But the computer likes San Angelo Central to even things up, and it's going to be a close one according to the computer, 35-34. Well, there you have it, folks. The computer's done its job. Now we just got to wait for the teams on Friday night to do theirs. I can't always vouch for the accuracy of the scoreline, but the win-loss record has been rather consistent. Well, before we leave you, I have a few parting words for you. Well, for you Texas high school football fans that are in the Austin, Texas area, you can listen to myself and Garrett Green as we call the Game of the Week on 105.3 Classic FM. We'll be traveling to Lockhart, Texas to bring this battle of two undefeated teams as the Kerrville Tivy Antlers travel to Lockhart to take on the Lockhart Lions. Now, Tivy is predicted to win according to the Score Computer, but it is Lockhart's homecoming, so you don't know what's going to happen. We'll be on the air at 7:30 p.m. sharp, and if you aren't in the Austin area, you can listen to us on theclassicfm.com. And don't forget, we are partnering with LoneStarGridiron.com to bring you the Score Computer predictions. If you have a game that you would like to see, leave us a comment here or call us on the voice line, 713-568-6361. You can leave us a message and you can tell us who you want to see picked on the next edition of the Score Computer. Well, that's the show. I want to thank you again for tuning in with us here on LoneStarGridiron.com. Remember, I'm your host, The Smash Justin Simmons, and you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at The Smash Simmons. So, for everybody involved on this little broadcast, I want to thank you again. And wherever you may be traveling on Friday night, be safe, especially if you're chasing those Friday night lights. Remember, we'll see you again here next week on the Score Computer, brought to you by LoneStarGridiron.com, the authority in high school football here in the state of Texas.